Hey traders, John Howell here from tradinginvesting4u.com. While I am licensed by the Australian Securities Investments Commissions to give advice around derivatives and the markets and so on and so forth, please take this as general advice only. I don't know your personal situation, and as you can see, the market is very, very volatile, so please be careful and please use this as a combination of things you can use in the market to move forward. Fantastic. Let's actually move forward into this video. What we're going to look at today, we're going to look at the S&P 500, and we're going to be looking at Google as well too, and see what Google's doing and see what sort of pattern Google's been performing right now. Fantastic, fantastic. Looking at the S&P 500 right now today, we can actually see that since bouncing off these lows of the support level here, okay, so since bouncing off the lows of the support level here, it ran up, it popped straight up, it went right up to the highs of last year, 2012. And you can see that was the highs there, and now it's hitting that highs now. And what's happening is, you can see, if we look at this on the S&P 500, we're actually now starting to, it came straight up to this level and rejected it, sort of stopped there, and now it's just gone just a little slightly down day. So it's sort of pausing at this level through here right now. And it seems to be struggling a bit. Now if we go over to the 60-minute chart, let's go to the 60-minute chart here, the hourly chart. As we can see with the hourly chart, right, the hourly chart, the markets continue to run up and then continue to run up through here. So to me, I would expect a bit of a pullback. You know, I'm not saying too much of a pullback here, but I'm expecting a bit of a short-term pullback. And not only that, but if you actually look at stocks such as actually a lot of the financial stocks, Google and so on and so forth, they've gapped massively over the last couple of days. So I believe there's likely to be a bit of a pullback in the market forming, and that's for the short term anyway. So looking at the overall market here, you can see that these markets popped up. So the S&P 500 looks like it wants to pull down. It probably wants to try to get down to around the 1442 level. Looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average, if we can see that it's sort of getting down towards the support level almost now. So we're seeing this market's run up, popped up, and now it's coming back down almost to this support level. The S&P 500, by the way, is actually already at its resistance level, so it looks like it has a bit more move to the downside than the Dow Jones does. But here's what I believe is that if the Dow Jones does actually just get a bit of a pullback and get right down towards this support level through here, and then we actually see at the exact same time the S&P 500 actually get down towards the support level, we now have one, the S&P 500, and two, the Dow Jones, the Dow, now at a support level. So if the Dow Jones and the S&P 500 are both at a major support levels, or at support levels, then that is a very, very high probability level that's likely to at least hold and move. So if you're a short-term trader, if you're a day trader, meaning you get in and get on the same day, then there's a bit of a clue for you. Keep an eye on that. I basically gave you a system right there and then. Okay, if the S&P 500 is hitting a major support level and the Dow Jones is hitting a major support level, you have a high probability chance of the market at least running back up just for a little while at least before you're turning around. So if you're a short-term day trader, check out that S&P 500 at support level, the Dow Jones at a support level, both of them at a support level at the exact same time. What does that make? That actually makes a good buying level. Okay, a good buying level. So if this market's down to here right now, and the Dow Jones over here gets into its support level as well too, that's a good buying level either on the Dow or the S&P 500, depending on what you trade. Okay, so that's the S&P 500 right now. It looks like it wants a bit of a short-term pullback because of this big upward move. Now let's go have a look at Google here for a minute, because I was looking at Google before, and there's been a lot of talk on the press about Google. I've been hearing Google a lot lately actually, and I thought, what is going on with Google? What's happening with Google? And so we can actually see a few things here. One, we can actually see this market's had, it's stair-stepping nicely, right? Look at it, just nicely stair-stepping, running up, running down, running up, running down, running up, running down, and then popping to the high side. But one thing I'm noticing here, which is starting to pique my interest here, is if we have a look at this, and if I draw a trend line from here all the way through to here, look at that through there. You can actually see this channel here, this channel which has been formed on the on Google. We can actually see the market hitting resistance, hitting support, hitting resistance, hitting support, hitting resistance, hitting support, hitting resistance, breaking through now, and now testing this as resistance. Now the interesting thing about this resistance, at the exact same time of this resistance, guess what this also is? It's also support and resistance line going back through here. Look at that through there. Okay, if we bring that down through there, you can see how there was a whole bunch of area of support through here. Okay, so we have the support through here, the support through here. It almost hit resistance through there, and now you can see how it actually went up and tagged it and then rejected it through there. Now it rejected it through there. The interesting thing about this is this: there's a multiple things about this. Is actually this saying Google's likely to come down. One, we're actually at a bit of resistance level here. So we have one resistance level through here. Two, we have this one support, 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 now becomes resistance. We're now at a 1-2 double top, and we're also getting a reversal bar, meaning if we have a look at this here, the market opened, it ran up, came back down and closed there, or opened and basically closed there. So that's a bit of a reverse bar. You can see the market ran up and then came straight back down to close lower. So Google right now has got one, this one here, one the support, two the support, three the double top, and four the reversal bar. To me, Google looks very, very weak, at least to fill this gap on the onset as well. Okay, or at least there. What I do see is if I draw a trend line from here to here, then if Google is likely to then at least have a pullback, then I see Google is likely to have a pullback at least to this little support level down here. As you can see here, we had a bit of a bounce through there as well too, and a bit of a bounce through there. So Google likes to come back. We're likely to come back down through here, and at the exact same time, we're actually seeing that we have a nice support and resistance level all through here. Right? If we have a look at that through there, what do we have? We have this over resistance point through here, resistance point through here, came up, resistance, became support through there, massive support through there. So to me, Google looks like it wants to start heading on down towards this level, fill this gap through here, and then if it wants to continue on up, it may continue on up through there. I don't know, but the short term, this is for the short term on Google. Google looks like it wants to head down. So there we have it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this another video. Heaps of tips and hints I'm giving away this year. Stay tuned. Make sure you click on that subscribe button. See that subscribe button below. Make sure you subscribe because we are producing these again and again and again. Head over to tradinginvestingforyou.com. We're giving away a lot of free every day. We're actually writing 2 or 3 articles every day about the latest news, about the latest market movements, and so on and so forth. So if you want to keep up to date with the market movements, head over to tradinginvestingforyou.com. Check us out on Facebook. Every day we're putting videos on Facebook as well too, and we're having a growing community. Over a couple of thousand people are now there. On Facebook, so head down to facebook.com/shared trading mastery, and also keep an eye on us for Twitter, which is twitter.com/John Trader. That's it for me, guys. I'll see you in the next video. No matter what happens, say these yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and that is success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today.